Hi there summoners, GuardianE here with another summon video in Fire Emblem Heroes, with the banner debuting the first attuned heroes in the game, Attuned Peony and Triandra. Somewhat controversial new hero type in the game, controversial for some good reason. We'll talk a little bit through that as we do our summons today, but they are, of course, two of the marquee characters. There's, of course, Rearmed Sonya as well, and you got Mycen in the back. So you've got three absolutely exemplary designs, incredible art for these gorgeous ladies, and you got Mycen in the back, who's just a cool guy, right? He's just a cool guy to have. Would like to have him at some point, but we're probably not going to be pulling on blues today. We got to make choices. Orbs are a precious commodity. Got some decisions to make, so I'm sorry, Mycen, you're on the chopping block today. So we are going to be focusing on red and green, some Christmas colors, and see if we can't bear some fruit. So red and green, only one red on here, so we're only going to be using the free summon in this circle. And it would be excellent to get a Triandra early on. Nope, that's going to be a Lolina. The nice thing is if we get a Triandra early on, we can stop summoning on reds. Just focus on the greens then at that point. First summon tickets. Alright, we got a couple of reds, a couple of greens and a red. Alright, alright. And a 3-star. Ooh, Pala. In her fairy garb. So, a little appropriate there. She wants in on the fun too. So yeah, attuned heroes, right? Fairly controversial. They dropped a whole heck of a lot of news all in one trailer, a normal hero trailer, which they don't normally do, and it was a lot to digest. Lots of value on the banner as a whole. I mean, having basically 3 limited heroes, all with different varying utility, and not only that, also having a lot of utility as summon fodder as well, or skill fodder, I should say. So, wow, the greens are kind of skimpy today. They're not giving us a ton of them. It's kind of scary. Like, sometimes they're only giving us 1 red. And there are 2 green focus units on the banner. So yeah, attuned heroes, I think, is somewhat controversial. Not only do they have sort of a unique inheritable skill, but they come with a unique slot. So the X slot, right? And they are the only ones that you're going to be able to use to inherit a skill to a character in that X slot. So the introduction of a new slot is not terribly surprising to me. I kind of figured that was going to happen at some point. I think the Seer Snare was also kind of alluding to them expanding or taking another look at sort of the skill structure and everything. Hey, Camilla, good to see you. So again, not like the biggest surprise, I think, on that front. I was kind of expecting us to get another slot. I think the really controversial element to it is the fact that the X slot is really locked to these specific limited units, right? And the effects of the X slot skills so far, relatively tame. You know, they're just starting out, right? They're kind of testing the waters. It's only going to get more dramatic from here, right? So, I think that's rightfully the concern of people. It's a slippery slope. It sets an odd precedent. Here's Violent. And it's dangerous. It's a little dangerous. Because it can get out of hand pretty quickly overall. So that was all of our free and summon tickets. Not really anything to write home about, unfortunately. Gonna have to dive into the orbs now. But we're willing to do it. So yeah, I mean, I think if the X slot had not been specifically locked to these units, it would have probably been received a little bit better. I think it would have been... And they could have had other, more creative ways to incorporate an additional slot like that. So, I feel like it may have been a bit of a misstep. I feel like they could have approached it differently. And but I do think an additional slot is like a natural evolution of kind of builds. Oh, here we go. All right, we can almost pull this full circle. Always appreciate that. Can take full advantage of the summoning discount throughout the course of the circle, right? Make our way all the way around here. I think we'll save the top one for last. I think that's the plan. Okay. Come on. You can give me one of the 2 lovely ladies. Yes! Alright! Fantastic. We are going to get Cherished Dream Peony. Our very first attuned hero. Hi, I'm Peony. These clothes sure are wonderful. They remind me we can be anything in our dreams. I do think that art by Yoshiku is absolutely phenomenal. Really, really incredible. And minus attack plus defense. How wonderful. But of course, she is going to be a dancer. And then attack Oath Echo here as the X slot, attuned heroes, pre-inheritance. Yep, all that jazz. I don't think I've seen all of her art here. Just want to take a quick gander. I mean, it's a modification of her original design. A lot more embellishments, a lot more colorful. There's just so much the vibrancy of the blues and the purples and reds mixed in with her outfit. A lot of has sort of this wild plant life and growth motif to it. She's wielding that giant axe, you know, not something that you would expect the gentle peony to be wielding. Yeah, just look at all of the brilliant colors in the swing, and then she's got the opening in the side of the outfit, the short shorts. A really, really attractive, beautiful design. Alright, so that's excellent. Let's go with the next green. I know I was going to save that green for last, but we just got an attuned hero, so feeling good with the greens. Let's get the Sonia now. Let's get them right in a row. Come on. Nope. Nope. That's going to be Nino. No thanks. Alright, let's grab the red here. Would be nice to get both of the attuned heroes in one circle. I would definitely appreciate that. Come on. Let's not let our dreams be dreams. Let's make it another Lilina. Come on. Come on. Alright, well that's great. That is one down. 2 to go. And of course, speaking of dreams, you know, a lot of the Forging Bonds is centered around dreams, with Peony and Triandra each getting their own little arc there. It's pretty funny, the back and forth with Triandra and the different characters that are seeking nightmares for one reason or another. It's a cute approach to the character. Alright, Lex. No thanks. Back out of this. Alright, back in. So I really feel like they ought to let us, oh no, what is this? I guess we go for Mycen here. They really should expand the number of selectable heroes when you're managing your barracks, I feel. Like 10 at a time at this point, at this stage of the game it's not enough. It still takes way too long to clear out your barracks. Okay. Let's hope this next circle is a little bit better. It is in fact a little bit better. We'll take that. Alright. And then, you know, Peony obviously is as pleasant and as wholesome as ever. Wanting to give everybody good dreams. Alright. Come on, let's see that Sonia. Let's see. What's with all the Lexes? Get out of here, buddy. Nobody called you to this party. Alright, next one in. Oh, lots of reds, which is nice. We actually do want the reds because that Triandra could be hiding in any one of these. And Melkorin. Okay. So who are we missing from Valentia at this point? I gotta think about that for a second. I can't. It's probably somebody super obvious. I don't know. Here's another Pala. Yeah. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I'm not sure who we're missing. But we've covered a lot of ground with Valentia, gotta say. Alright. Nothing here. Empty, as it were. Next, okay, all greens. Or not all greens, but a bunch of greens. That's fine, too. I'm A-okay with that. Titania. We'll save the top one up there for last. Alright, come on. Let's see that beautiful mage. That beautiful mage. That's not... He's a very good-looking man, but he is not a beautiful mage. Okay. Let's see her right here. Alright, come on. Let's make the magic happen. No, 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 no. You're not magic, Rennick. You're not magic. Alright, so Rennick, we're getting a Rennick here. He is new for me, I believe. I don't think I have a copy. I am Rennick of Carcino. I beg your indulgence, and a fair bit of gold, should you choose to employ me. So he is going to be new for me, which could be worse. He has plus defense, minus speed. I don't really remember what else he's got, to be fair. Disarm trap. Yeah, that's not terribly remarkable, I have to say. So, I guess one for the collection. I suppose that's something. But, nothing really to write home about. But we are getting a little, focus charge. A little focus charge, I suppose. Okay, Elliewood. Now, ideally, if we do go to the Spark, which seems likely, the other kind of nice thing, you know, it's a new hero banner, so everybody can Spark, and they did make it so you can Spark 3 times, right? So, again, the value on the banner itself for a new hero banner in particular is quite strong. And I think that's... I've always sort of assumed that the introduction of rearmed heroes and now attuned heroes has always been centered around adding more value and also a little bit more FOMO to the new hero banners, because right now there's not a ton of incentive to summon on new hero banners out of the gate. So I think they realized that was kind of like dead air, you know, in terms of like orb spending for them. So, you know, I could see why they would approach it that way. But yeah, I don't know. Attuned heroes, it's tricky. It's a tricky prospect. I don't know. You know, ultimately, at the end of the day, we already know just from past history that they're going to make these skills relatively tame up front. But as we move forward, they're going to get more and more ridiculous, right? And so the concern is that they're not going to be reserved in how they handle it. And that can definitely damage the game in the long term if it's not handled appropriately, right? So, oh my god, Arthur, god. This entire circle was really bad. I was just trying to chug along, pretend it wasn't happening. Yeah, I was just trying to chug along, pretend it wasn't happening, but that was not working. It didn't work. Yeah, that was a bad circle. That was a really bad circle. Okay. Let's make up for it here. We got lots of chances. No! It's gonna be another guy. Or guy. Alright, let's just make our way around here. Green next. Ah, 3-star. Painful. Cherished. Come on, red. Come on, red. No! It's gonna be a nightmare. Draug, please. Have mercy. Alright. If we get a Sonia here... Oh, a double Cherished. Come on now. Come on. 3 and a 4-star for good measure. Not happy with that. Not happy with that. Alright, so we got 3 pulls, and then, you know, that is effectively the Spark, so that's kind of perfect. What would make it even more perfect is if we got... Balthus. We got one of the Focus Ladies in one of these stones. That would be great. Come on. Come on. What the heck? Why? Why? My dreams are not of Balthus. What is this? Double Balthus? Gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. Just give us Triandra here. I am so sick of this guy. I am so sick of you. You're getting burned into a book. You're getting immediately burned into a book. Oh, that's obnoxious. That is so obnoxious. So now, unfortunately, I have to make a decision. So I have to pick one of them to go for. I mean, I think it makes sense to go for Sonia and then pick Triandra. Or continue going for Triandra. Right? I think so. Like, picking Sonia and then going for Triandra, I think is the way to go here. Yeah, let's just do it. Alright. I kind of wish you could save your spark, you know, and like keep going, because if you're gonna go anyway, but you know, I guess they're trying to force you to make a choice here. But this is gonna be the beautiful mage. This art is fantastic. I am Sonia. I have to say, the power gathering in this castle is dazzling. It's like thousands of dancing colors. She's like describing herself. Look at the use of colors in this art. Absolutely exceptional. Such a flowing, elegant design. The attacking art, like she's almost like riding side saddle on this wind, legs crossed. Absolutely phenomenal view. It almost like kind of like a witch feel to her too. She's like blowing a little kiss here in the special animation. Her feminine wiles for sure. And I love how serious and angry she looks in her damaged art, actually. Like, look at how fierce her expression is. It's great. Alright, so we had to force our hand with the Sonia. I think I'm gonna just go a little bit deeper. And we're gonna focus on reds here. I'm tempted to also pull on greens, but the reality is that I would hopefully get the Triandra. Did I make the right decision? Maybe I should have picked Triandra and then just continued on greens. Because then I would have had a chance of getting Peony. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I may have made the wrong decision. I guess I guess it just depends on how this is going to end. There's stall. Okay, we're at 3.75. And red also is like a gigantic pool. But I'm so sick of this cane. If we get more guys, I'm gonna be real mad. I'm gonna be pretty upset, if I'm being to be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna be happy at seeing more guy. 3-star. Get out of here. This Lilina too. She started. We're not gonna end with her. We started the whole summons with her. And it was annoying. That was very, very upsetting. Come on. Don't make it a nightmare, Triandra. Let's make it a good dream. Ugh, I'm so sick of these cavalry sword units. They're all the frickin' same. These cavalry sword units are so painful to get. There's so many of them. Alright. There's hope. There is still hope. Yes, thank you. Thank you for ending my suffering. Thank you for not letting this turn into a nightmare. I appreciate that. Reverent Dream Triandra. Such a glow up in the design department. She looks so phenomenal. The art is fantastic. I am the Nightmare Triandra. This new form was born from her dreams and mine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look. Plus HP, minus res. Okay, alright, that's fine. I'm going to take a look at the art. I haven't seen all of the attacking art and everything. Very, very nice. Leaning forward. Look at the sparkles and the wind effects on the momentum of the swing. And then how it has almost like an underside of like a paint stroke, like in the back here. It looks such a gorgeous aesthetic. And the paint stroke is sort of dissolves into these, it looks like maybe flower petals. It's just really, really beautiful. And then the damage art, she's shielding herself away, her outfit in tatters. A lot of the jewelry, like the embellishments, all kind of kicked up from the impact. But yeah, that is gonna do it. I'm gonna spend the 4 orbs just to grab the green, just in case. It's probably a mistake, but let's kick it off with. Yeah, that's Sword. Okay. All right, no sense in pushing my luck any more than that. We're gonna call it there. I consider that a huge success personally, because it could go really, really wrong after you pick the first spark. And of course, you can spark up to 3 times on the banners. Alright, so I think that is where we're going to end it today. Let me know in the comments below if you decided to summon for this attuned banner, and if you did, who your targets were. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you got all of the characters that you needed right away, right quick. All copies, everything, skill fodder, everything you needed. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.